Hello everybody, thank you for joining us on the program Woman to Woman. I'm adorable at this also again. Today we want to look at mentorship. Can a woman be a mentor? Who is a mentor, by the way? And what does a woman need to be a mentor? What are the special qualifications, or should she just jump into it? These are many more we're going to be looking at on the program Woman to Woman. And I have a mentor in the house here, and she's a business coach, and she's a founder of Society for Youth. Is this Society for Youth Development now?
Society for Empowered Youth Development.
That's Doris Oyinyechi Ogbefun. I hope I'm not going to quarrel over this name that I'm always missing.
No.
All right, so she's here.
Okay.
Doris, happy to have you join us again today on the program.
Thank you.
And you look so refreshed.
Thank you
must
so
have rested
much.
so well over the weekend.
Yes, I do.
Okay, girlfriend, let's look at our mentor. Who is a mentor?
A mentor is someone who is consistent, who is a friend,
Okay.
who can communicate effectively, who has this, who puts others first,
Okay.
that don't speak in a language that relegates people.
Okay.
Mentees need these qualities to be able to build this trust.
Okay.
And even a mentor should also be able to exercise trust. Because a mentee looks out for someone who is friendly. They normally say, is the person approachable? So when you are friendly, they see you as being approachable.
Okay, so that's who a mentor is.
Yes.
Now, since we're on the program Woman to Woman, I want to ask this question. Can a woman be a mentor?
Oh, very well. A woman can be a mentor. There are beautiful, quite number of good mentors out there.
Do we have enough patience? Do we have enough courage? Do we have what it takes to be a mentor as a woman?
Yes. There are quite a number of persons who have the qualities of being a mentor. It's just that you as a mentee need to look out for them. And secondly, mentorship as a woman is not something that you force yourself to do. You must have that charisma for you to be able to call yourself a mentor, or for you to give mentorship. You don't force yourself into it. You don't force someone to mentor the person. It's actually mentees that normally approach for mentorship. And sometimes you might not necessarily need close contact with your mentor. It might be a pace that the person has set in the past. It might be a role the person has played in the past. The person's
not necessarily to that person.
Not necessarily directly to you, but rather something that you have exercised.
Like a pedigree.
A pedigree you have set for yourself. You might not know that some other persons are watching you. So to follow your footstep. It might be a common book that you've written or you wrote in the past that someone comes across with, and now begin to believe in the same school of thought like you. And you begin to see that the person's character and attitude will begin to change. The person will begin to emulate your antecedents to be able to reach or attain the height you have attained in the society. So that's why I usually tell people to be cautious, to be careful of what they do and how they relate to persons.
Because people are watching.
People are watching, yes. And you as a woman, we are talking about emancipation of the women folks, liberating the women folks, empowering women.
Liberating the women folks, who put on for bondage?
Of course, the men.
Who?
Yes, the men.
Right.
The culture, the patriarchal structure of the society made it so.
We're heaping too many blames on the men.
Yes.
The men.
Of
The woman
course.
does not sleep with the man. The woman does this, the man.
Because there are so many issues.
Can't we just go out there? Because we're saying we're fighting for gender equality. We want to be equal to the men. Can't we just still go out there and say, okay, let's do this. Let's stop blaming the men. Let's go out there. Let's go out there in full force and say, because we are women, after all, we have a president in we have female presidents now.
You can't get it done that way, because we actually need a better interpretation of the Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended, where it was stated that we have to be free from any form of discrimination. Exactly. And you will still understand, you will still see that in terms of allocating positions, both politically and other appointments, you will still see men relegating women to the background. You will still see that they see us that you belong to the other side of the room. Your role is supposed to be in the kitchen.
You should not rub shoulders.
You should not rub shoulders with them. Why they are still succeeding is that it's as a result of this inconsistency or resistance in signing the affirmative action.
Don't you think the women are the women's problem?
Never. They are not. Because if I tell you that they are not, why I said so is that because there have not been a stable or a standard legal framework that can address this issue.
From what we're here to do. So you were telling us the qualities a woman should have to be a good mentor. People are watching her. People are looking at what she's done before. She's creating history, and somebody is somewhere assimilating that history and writing it down somewhere for the woman to see if she can be a mentor. Can a woman mentor a man?
Of course.
How?
Mentorship cuts across. Of course. I have young people I give training and mentorship to. I don't select. I am looking at a society where we will have...
mentor both male and female.
Exactly, I do.
Exactly what do you talk about whilst you're mentoring?
Okay, mentoring cuts across. And we specifically focus on entrepreneurial and employability skills. Okay. You get it? It's not about looking at those that you give, what is it called, hair dryer to. I'm not doing empowerment in the sense that I'll give people sewing machines. I am looking at those who have graduated from school, those who have acquired these skills. What are they relevant with the skills that they have acquired? Is it marketable? Can they be able to present themselves the way they are, the way it should be, so that they can be comfortable and be able to exercise their potentials or harness and be able to use it to become whom they're supposed to be in life? So this mentorship, this trainings is that it will spur you to bring out the best out of you and be able to position yourself in the society where you will have relevance. Because we are talking about relevance, what you can do to make a living, to make ends meet. Okay. That is the most important thing. Because I have seen situations where persons sold their sewing machines, hair dryer, to still maybe embark on a regular journey. Are you getting me? But by the time you get these persons and you were able to reposition them, they will begin to see that it's not all about money, but rather the potentials you have in you is enough to make you relevant and to contribute positively to the society. So it's a matter of you being the best of you. You being able to bring out that passion that you have in you, and that is what will drive you to make ends meet. That is the key point, and that is the area mentorship starts from. You will see persons, I have seen women who have succeeded in this our society. It's not because that they were born in a silver spoon or born with silver spoon, but they started from the scratch. And when you see them, you know that their character, they are different from what they do. They are very different. So they are the ones who can be able to take you the way you are. Not to look down on you as if you are nothing. A good mentor embraces you, welcomes you no matter what. A good mentor sets a pace. A good mentor is someone who is relevant. It's not necessarily money. It could be in academics. It could be in the world of non-profit making. It could be in politics. But what matters is that you have to look at the key, or may I say a pointer that the person, something unique.
Yeah, the person, that the niche.
The niche, exactly, that is making her or have made her whom she is. And if it's something that also you share same dream, you share same goal, you begin to key in. You might not be able to meet the person one-on-one. but you begin to key in. And yes, from afar. And I have seen good mentors who will even be the one to invite you to be your friend. But by the time you look at the person's level in the society and the exposure, you'll be marveled, you'll be overwhelmed.
Okay. So one does not really need does one need special training or special skills to be a mentor?
Of course, you need special skills to be a mentor, and you also have to empower yourself first. Okay. You must have what it takes to be able to coach another person.
Okay.
Yes, you must develop yourself. You must have the skills that is required. But the main thing is that it's inept. Being able to coach someone is inept, and you must be of a good character. You must be someone who has integrity. Because if your integrity is compromised, maybe as a result of 1 or 2 offers, you get it. See, people are watching, people are listening. By the time they download your biography behind you, you will see that you are nobody. Exactly. You will see that you are nothing. Even with your wealth, you will see that you are nothing.
Absolute nothing.
Absolutely, you are empty carton. You are nothing. But a mentor should be able to be someone who has integrity as a core priority in whatever she does. It's someone that someone else can emulate.
As you're talking, I'm thinking of somebody, the late Dora Akunyili. You know, a lot of persons tried their best possible to emulate her. And some persons try, some are still trying, some persons see her, like I see her as a role model, even though she's no longer with us, because she did quite a number of things that are written down in so many people's hearts. What she did with NAFDAC was fantastic. Some other persons are looking at Okonjo Iweala now. She's doing marvelously well, she's a woman. But in all of this, there are some persons that will still not want to admit that these people are doing something. Like these 2 women, I see them as role models.
Yes, they are. Honestly, they are. It's unfortunate that we lost Professor Dora Akunyili. She's someone, I think every woman in Nigeria should emulate. She set a record.
She stood for truth.
Yes, she was truthful. That trust, she was dependable. Late Professor Dora Akunyili was very dependable. And then you see that trust that she exercised. You know that we have always have NAFDAC in Nigeria. She was the one who made it known to us. And the fight, she took it to her home. She started from her home state before she even got to China. So this is the trust we are talking about.
How easy is it for a woman to mentor a woman, judging from the fact that we're a very special species? You know that by nature, women don't want another woman to dominate her somehow. This is where the PhD syndrome comes in. Once you see a woman who is excelling, a woman who is growing, a woman who is grown, a woman who is doing so well, you know, it is these same women that will still come to backbite about this woman, come and say all sorts about this woman. This is when they will say that, are you sure this woman is real? Are you sure she's not, you know, doing some other things underneath? How come she's shining like this? You know, that kind of a thing. So how easy is it for a woman to mentor another woman, putting all of these indices into consideration?
See, you know, if you are a superstar, you should not be afraid of criticisms. Like myself, I enjoy constructive criticisms because it helps in shaping me. Okay. When you criticize me constructively, is a resource to me. I value it a lot.
I guess it's different because it's not every woman, no matter how constructive
every good mentor
is.
Every good mentor appreciates constructive criticisms. It is only if you are always Mrs. Right or Miss Right, you can't get it right. If you see yourself as one who knows it all, who can give the best, another person is nothing, you are going nowhere. Everything, your idea is the best. Everything you do is the best.
You must
so
be everything.
you are everywhere. You must be the head and nobody to lead you. No. It's a no for you. Just know that that place you are just there on your own. By the time you will know that you are nowhere, maybe is when you will call for something and you will see how people will be busting with excuses, even at the dying minute, to be with you. That is when it will be done on you that you are not a leader. Yes, if you are a good mentor, you are a very good leader.
So how do we identify a good mentor? How do we locate a good mentor? How do we know that, like, if I'm looking for let's use me as an example now. I'm looking for a mentor. I'm looking for someone to mentor me. How do I know that, okay, this person will be a good mentor? What are the things that should spur you to say, okay, this person is that mentor I've been looking for?
The person is reachable, reliable. You can count on the person at any time. The person can sacrifice to make you a better person. The person can never be tired of playing and joking with you. Look, mentorship is about guidance, giving you a direction to follow. You get it? And if you are not accessible, if you are arrogant, you cannot be able to mentor someone. You get it? You must be someone who is dependable, who is trustworthy, who is fun to be with. You are a friend. You see everybody as a friend. Okay? You must be someone who is available. Availability matters. Are you someone can pick phone and call and you respond positively? There are some madams that you can call them from now till January 2023. They will not take your call and they won't return it. Is that a mentor? That is not mentorship. You are in position and you cannot be able to allow people to reach you physically, through phone, through mail. Who are you now leading? That is where people do misunderstand it. They always say that women are not good role models. Women are not good mentors.
Particularly when they are in positions.
Because of peculiar character or attitude of few. Okay. You get it? But it's not, you can't use it to generalize all. Yes, because I know some who are very prominent, who has all it takes, but they are always available. Okay. 24/7. And I can tell you one, you get it, Chief Mrs. Betty Akeredelu, who just invited me. I never knew her from anywhere, but she followed. I didn't know she has been following me. That is how to give you example of a good mentor. I didn't know she has been following me. She has to meet me. She sent someone to get across to me. And we met. It was amazing. I was overwhelmed with the reception.
Now
I am telling you.
I'm getting jealous now.
Yes, I am. I'm giving you an example.
I'm so jealous.
But there are those you will see, the way the highly caucus, highly, let's say...
highly placed women?
Yes, pompous. They will even start looking at you from the toe as if you are nothing. The way they will place themselves, even you will be thinking, maybe Jesus Christ, I don't know how we'll be able to access him.
That's a woman for you.
But I am just telling you a clear example of a role model, a mentor, a leader with par excellence, someone who does not know you from Adam and Eve, who is not your relation. You have never bowed to her. I don't know her. I have never run after her to say ma or sir. But she craved, she searched, she sent, and she met me. So this is what women should emulate, such character. Our women who are placed in position should emulate such. When you see someone doing something...
Now, Doris, let me ask you this question. Why do women have this kind of attitude? I think we're going to do something about women and attitude very soon on the program. Why do we have this attitude, like I am superior to that woman, forgetting that we are of the same gender?
It's personal thing.
I was somewhere someday and some ladies were talking, and one said, you are talking to me. Do you know how much I bought this my hair? We weren't even talking about hair. And she was just trying to prove how important, how expensive she is. But with all of that, we noticed that there was nothing here. Okay,
let me tell you. There are categories of women.
Why are some women
One,
like that?
those that came out from the poorest of the poor homes. I'm sorry to tell you this. By the time they find themselves in a position, they see it as all, or they want to choke.
They never thought they would get
They never thought they would experience that. They never thought they would get there. That is one. Number two, your background. Those that are also from the golden spoon, they've not been opportuned to associate with the ordinary person like me. So it's strange to them to begin to learn it at old age or at adulthood. Okay. It's strange. And there are still those who sees every other woman around them as a threat. They see you that when you come closer, you outshine them. When you come closer, you collect whatever that belongs to them. So it's like better. Exactly.
Let's the nail on the head.
Exactly.
Like
so they will prefer to keep you at length.
Okay.
You get it? So this is a problem. There are still those who are down to earth. No matter what they have, no matter whom they are, they'll still bring themselves to your shoes. You get it? So I don't really want to use the three I mentioned earlier to generalize. It's a peculiar thing. It's a personal thing.
It's very common amongst women.
I know, and that's why people always. That's why people always say that women don't help women.
It's very common amongst women. Somebody was saying hello to me the other day, and she told her friend, "Don't you know Adesuwa of ITV?" And she said, "No.
Okay.
I don't watch local TV. You call my TV local?"
Okay.
I didn't say anything. Well, a few weeks later, she came to me and said, "Madam, please, I want to place an advert on your station." I say, "You know where Glass House is? Please go there." He said, "Can't you just do it for me?" I said, "Me, local me? Go to Glass House. Go and sweat it out there, you know?" That kind of a thing. There's women are just like that. Ask me why she said that in the first place.
It's to raise her ego. That she does, but at last she came back to.
So that is the. I'm doing plenty of pidgin English this afternoon. So who are ego help? So when you want to buttress a fact, when you want to send it home, sometimes it's sweeter when you use pidgin English, you know, or you use vernacular. You send it home straight as it is, you know. You don't paint words or anything. All right, Doris. In all of this, you have told us how to find a good mentor, how to identify one. If it's easy for a woman to mentor a woman, and then all of that. What is the role of a mentor in the life of a mentee before we round up now?
Wow,
what exactly is the role?
The role of a mentor is to see you succeed.
Okay.
That is the core. A mentor is passionate to position you better, to see you succeed. So if you have anyone around you, you have been calling a mentor. Okay. And the person is not connecting you. Okay. The person is not coaching you, directing you to the right course. To the right course. Or the person is angry. Whenever you break even in any little thing you do, please, that person is not your mentor. Run away. A good mentor can never be comfortable if you are not getting things right. Okay. A good mentor can sacrifice time, energy, resources to make you a better person. I think that is the core way I can say the role a mentor plays. If anything less from what I just mentioned, the person is just deceiving you. It's not your mentor. I'm sorry to tell you, the person is deceiving you. Okay. Your mentor should be available. You should be able to assess your mentor any point in time. You should be able to assess the person, to ask questions, and to get clearance. 24/7.
Can a man mentor a woman as we round up now?
Exactly.
Because you told me that a woman can mentor a man.
Very well.
Reverse it. Can a man mentor a woman without strings attached?
Honestly, my mentors has always been men.
Really?
To tell you the truth. It's of recent, my meeting with Chief Mrs. Betty Akeredolu changed my mindset.
Your mindset.
I am telling you.
Only men that can mentor.
Make themselves available.
All right, Doris, thank you for finding time to be with us here on the program. I need to tell you that I was a bit jealous, but don't worry, my time will come. All right, people, finding a good mentor is very important to you as a woman, particularly if you are down and almost out and you don't know what to do and you are getting to that point of depression. Look for somebody who can mentor you. And Doris have just told us all the qualities of a mentor and how you can find a mentor and where you can find a mentor. A mentor is everywhere. All you need to do as a mentee is open your eyes and your mind, be positive about it, and you find somebody who will help you grow, who will help you succeed, who will not be satisfied until you have gotten to that point in your life where you can also pick up 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 women to mentor. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.